What is up, YouTube? I'm coming back to you with the 2-week update on the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, and unfortunately for the S21 Ultra, in the sense of bad news, there is some, oh my goodness, there's some drama. Let's just put it that way, you guys. S21 Ultra has been in some extreme controversy in regards to its Exynos version, which is the international version. Now, over here in the States, we have the Snapdragon 888, but Exynos, I think it's 2100, 2200, whatever it is. And a lot of people internationally comment on my videos, and you guys always bring up the issues that's being had right now with the S21 Ultra and the Exynos variant. There's battery issues, there's camera issues, there's just all around performance issues in general. Now, the Exynos versions of Samsung devices has always been inferior to the Snapdragon. I see it all the time, from all of my Galaxy Note videos to the S21 Ultra, and it's no different, unfortunately, with the S21 Ultra, because even though Samsung brought this newly and improved Exynos chip, it has been falling short. Unfortunately, I don't have an Exynos version to use and speak on, but the majority of my viewers, you guys, are in the US. So I just wanted to speak to that because I know all of my viewers aren't all just in the US. So I want my people to be heard. So if you have an Exynos variant and you're having issues, comment down below about what those issues look like on this S21 Ultra, so we can just get that out there. Samsung can look into it and hopefully amend it with software updates and so forth, or a new Exynos chip down the road. You know, they gotta get it right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's an absolute crime if you have not hit the like button by now. I don't care what you're thinking or whatever, just get it done now. I'm looking at you, I can see you. Have you done it? I'm looking down there. Did you hit it? Thank you. All right, you guys, let's get into the review of this Snapdragon version of the S21 Ultra 2 weeks later. Now, this is gonna be more of me being real with you guys, having a conversational piece about my uses with this device. It's not gonna be the fluffy review and so forth. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna speak to you as if you were here, as I always do, but we're gonna talk in the 2 weeks timeline. Now, I've been using this thing for a couple of weeks now. I've been putting in my time on this joint, you know what I mean? Like, getting it in. Now, granted, I'm a busy person. I'm recording videos, I'm editing, so there's huge gaps and spans where I'm not like just sitting here like hardcore all up on the device. Plus, I'm not a smartphone addict. I sit in front of computers, you know what I mean, that I've spent a lot of money for, and I better sit there and use them because I'm sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent. But this S21 Ultra, I'm gonna be honest, you guys know, I'm a Galaxy Note user. I love the Galaxy Note all day, Team Note, all that good stuff, you know what I mean? The Note is king, but this S21 Ultra has extremely impressed me. Also, there's the reality that this S21 Ultra specifically is the phone that has been sent here to get rid of the Galaxy Note lineup. And you can tell, man, it's just like this thing has all of the sauce that you would have gotten in the Note. Technically, it has sauce that you don't even get in the Galaxy Note. The Note 21, the Note 21, let's just hope. The Note 21. See, I keep saying that. Is that happening, Samsung? Is there a reason that this is coming? Is the universe talking through me? The Note 20 Ultra does not even have the 40 megapixel front-facing camera. And that's shocking because the S20 Ultra from last year had that 40 megapixel front-facing camera. Then they drop a Note 20 Ultra later on that year, which is supposed to be the bigger, better device, and it couldn't even outbeat the front. It still can't. It does not have the 40 megapixel camera. Like, why would Samsung like take away sauce that they could have gave to the Note 21? The Note 20 Ultra, yet they gave it to the S Ultra lineup. See, that's where a lot of things, I'm just saying, man, the writing's on the wall. I'm sorry, guys. I know this isn't a Note device, but I'm being me. I'm a Note user. You have this S21 Ultra, great device, beautiful display, well-balanced design. Like, this thing feels so great in the hand. And honestly, I won't even lie, you guys. I know us Note users like the boxy shape of the Galaxy Note. It feels more traditional, kind of like you have a TV, but these rounded edges on this big device, this fits the hand a lot better than the Galaxy Note. It's not like pointing into your palm. Also, just the way that they proportion this thing, it just feels a lot better in the hand, I'll be honest. Now, it's a heavier device, you know what I mean? We got that 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which is a plus. All in all, like, the typical user experience you're gonna get on this device compared to older Galaxy devices is improved. Quad HD 120 hertz display. I know people talk about that, that's the tech thing. How does that translate over, CJ? It's simple, like, realistically, how you use your phone and how it interacts, how it transitions, how you feel it while you're like skipping and scanning through on Instagram and how that whole experience feels, that adds to the user experience. Number one thing I judge a smartphone device by is its user experience, which is the all-encompassing experience you experience when you pick up this device and you begin to use it. You know, the nice scroll, just the smoothness paired with this beautiful display. You know, you guys hear people say Samsung displays are the best. They're not capping. And people say, oh, reviewers say that every year. It's because it's something that needs to be acknowledged. It's something that needs to be told. It's something that's true. And they've improved the color gamut. So for my, camera nerds and people who are really into, having professional color representation, shout out to Samsung for like putting that implementation into place so that we have like a more accurate, solid color representation in the display. Paired with those 120 hertz refresh rates at full quad HD, that comes as some caveats, you guys. Let's keep it a buck. This big boss phone isn't perfect. The first thing that's not perfect about it, I gotta be frank and honest, is the price point. This comes in at $1,200. You're not getting all of what you got on previous models yet. Yes, they did reduce the price, but I don't think they reduced it enough. No micro SD card slot, that's gone. I just think in this market right now, starting off at $1,200 for the 128 gigabyte version, like that should have been the price of, well, no, that should not have been the price of the 250. The $1,200 price point, like this is just me just speaking, like should have been the top of the line price point. But I understand, I get it. Like I'm just saying, I'm just giving like my ideal price. I think this phone should have been $1,000 with a $50 upgrade to get to the 256. So $1,050 for the 256. And then I guess we could have said maybe around $1,200 in that area for the 512 gigabyte version. That would have been a nicer price point. I'm just saying, it would have felt nicer recommending. It would have felt nicer spending on and so forth. Just me personally, I buy these things outright. So this is $1,200 for the lower end of the Ultra. And then you got this build up and so forth. And there's things that have been removed like MST and so forth, but that's a fade in technology. I just gotta bring it up so people say, cause they go, you didn't mention they took away MST. Yes, I did. It's going, it's a fade in technology, but it is a convenient technology to have. So that was my first gripe, was the pricing. And then those few things that they removed. Those were a couple other gripes I had with this device. Okay, another issue that we gotta talk about, a lot of people are talking about, is the device getting hot and warm. Now, a lot of Samsung devices, they're bigger devices, even on the Note 20 Ultra, you notice heat. I'm pretty sure the S20 Ultra had it, and devices get hot. I haven't noticed a lot of heat with this Snapdragon version, but on the Exynos version, that's another issue they were having, was heat, overheating. Like devices actually like overheating to where they couldn't use it until it cooled down. I have yet to push this Galaxy Snapdragon 888 S21 Ultra version to overheat, but I need to push it a little harder. I'll be honest, I need to like get on here one day, go for a hardcore like grind on this phone and try to replicate and see if I can get those overheating issues. So I have heard you in the comment sections below if you guys think I didn't speak to it. I just wanted to let that be known. Let's talk about something on the plus side. On this rear end, baby, this camera. The camera is great. It's actually really, really good. And for those of you who did go to my Instagram to check out all of the shots and videos that I've been posting directly from the S21 Ultra, I'm uploading all of those things into the Instagram app from the S21 Ultra. I'm not using like an iPhone to upload them so I get the better quality, all that stuff. I'm using this device full on through. That way you guys can see, I took the photo on this device. I didn't edit it. I just uploaded it directly to my Instagram. So if you haven't checked out my Instagram, go check it out, CJUnplug_, and you guys can see some photos and images. I'm gonna put some more up there. Most of them are like selfie shots and so forth, but I want you guys to see the front facing camera. I took some rear facing selfie shots. One of these days I'll go out. Right now it's cold and snow. I still might go out one day. I'll do it for you guys. I'll get some like photos and images, but I mean, other people have done that. The video is good. The stabilization is really good. So for those people out there who want to be like content creators, you're looking for a device that can do that and do it well, this device can deliver on that. I just think you should get it at a better price point. I'm just being real. Cause I know if you're a creator and you're trying to get a phone to create as opposed to like a camera or dedicated mirrorless camera, which I would recommend even more, that means that, you know, your budget is a little thinner. So There's other devices that you get for cheaper to have great cameras on them. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, the iPhone 12 mini. I know, I just made you guys' heart drop out there, Samsung Nation, I get it, but I gotta be real. You can get that phone really cheap and have great cameras for creators. I will say this though, Instagram is buggy on Android. I don't know if it's Android, if it's just this Samsung device. Like, if I got a message of like someone liking, and I go into like my notifications, and then I click on that post, which this post is on Instagram, but then I get to the video doesn't play. Like, it'll play the audio, but it's not moving. I literally have to go to my account, click on that, and if I scroll over, I'm gonna show you guys, the video actually plays. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a S21 Ultra thing or if that's an Instagram thing and so forth, but I just noticed that, and that kind of interrupts my user experience flow on Instagram, because it's kind of annoying. Oh, and for those of you, I know you guys are gonna ask, you guys are gonna see this super dope Galaxy theme I got popping off right here. I'll leave a link to a video I made a while back showing you guys how I got this theme, what launcher it is, and the name of these icons and so forth. I gotta throw that out there because I get that asked a lot in the comment section. I'm gonna put it in the description, you know, and you guys can watch that after this video. You hear me? After this video, you gotta watch this video in full. Support your boy CJ. I'm out here full time grinding. I'm giving y'all these real authentic thoughts and conversation pieces about this device. So I'm getting my text messages just fine. Phone calls sound great. I made a phone call to a bank earlier today to handle some business and so forth. This device is a solid device. Like, and there's a lot of questions out there that need to be answered for certain people who might be looking at this device and trying to justify an upgrade and so forth. Now, if you're coming from the S20, I don't know if it's necessary that you just run out and get the Ultra. So S20 users, man, y'all could wait. This is an upgrade from the S20 Ultra. I ain't even gonna lie. This is what the S20 Ultra should have been. Let's just keep it a buck. S20 Ultra wasn't a good release. So look, I'm getting my update right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to postpone that. I've been postponing that because I just keep making videos on this thing, but I need to do that. And that's shout out to Samsung for being speedy on their updates. So S20 Ultra users, it is an upgrade. But like, you know, upgrading year after year, that's only for select people who can fall in that category. Like forcing to upgrade year after year, I don't wanna promote that. I wanna promote value. And if you listened to me last year, you got an S20 Plus instead anyway. S20 Plus users, man, y'all can just hold y'all ground for the moment. Unless you're just like into Ultra devices and so forth, but it's a year later, you know what I mean? Hold that device for a little longer if you can. But if you got it, listen, you got it. Now my S10 people, S10 Plus, S10 users, yo, this is gonna be it. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Note 10 Plus users, it's a soft spot. I did my comparison video on the S21 Ultra versus the Note 10 Plus. You guys can watch there and make a decision there. I'm not even gonna sit here and say you should and you shouldn't. If you did upgrade from a Note 10 Plus to a S21 Ultra, it is an upgrade and you will feel those upgrades, but it comes at a price. Let's talk about it. S Pen support is on the S21 Ultra. I'm gonna be honest how I feel about it. I didn't purchase a separate S Pen for it. I need to though, so I can give it a try. I'll go ahead and get it. Maybe by the time I do my 1 month review, I'll have it and I could talk to you guys about it, because I hear a lot of people say they love the size of it. The small one, yes, it's smaller, the one that goes inside the device, but I've never had issues using it. I appreciate that one. But S Pen support is here. You don't get the Bluetooth features, which are cool. And you know, a lot of people that are Note users that actually use the S Pen, they appreciated those and you would lose those as of right now until the new S Pen Pro comes out, and who knows how much that's gonna cost. But it's not the same experience in the sense that like I said, you cannot dock the S Pen into the device. That's a huge caveat. And it kind of like defeats the point. But like for those of you willing to do the bulky case with holding it and that's fine for you, hey, I'm not one to judge, it's just not for me at all. So Note 10 Plus users, yes, this is an upgrade, but I think Note 10 Plus users might wanna hold off to see if Samsung's actually gonna give us a Note this year. That would be where you would really upgrade more than likely. I don't know, we gotta see how they build that thing and what they give us and don't give us and so forth, because things are looking different nowadays. So that would feel probably more like a, you know, a progressive upgrade. My Note 20 Ultra users, man, y'all just got that phone. Sit back, chill, be easy. But like I say, man, if you got it and you want to, but still, I think going from the Note to the S series Ultra, and losing that S Pen compartment. For those people who are S Pen users, it's not the same thing. And then anybody who got anything older than those phones that I spoke about, I mean, come on, man. You an S9 user, S8. If you get this thing, you're gonna feel the upgrade by a ton, for sure. Now, iPhone users. Some people from iPhone are converting and so forth. Switching ecosystems is a different animal. I need to speak to that. I think I'm gonna create a series, why I use Samsung phones over iPhone. You guys might wanna know, I carry 2 phones. Why am I carrying these 2 phones? And what is it about, a Samsung phone that'll keep me as an iPhone user running to grab them and having a use for them, and why I prefer like my Galaxy Note specifically, but this S21 Ultra, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is good. Why I would prefer a Galaxy device over an iPhone, and then also why I use iPhones over Samsung devices. That'll be a cool little series and explanation, because somebody wanted me to explain how I can have a mixed ecosystem, because some people use both devices. You might wanna know, I got a Galaxy Watch and I have an Apple Watch. And when do I use which? And what does it look like, with a Galaxy Watch on an iPhone, and just using that, like kind of breaking down and getting into the whole between the two on those. Yeah, my iPhone users, man, this is a cool experience. It's different from Apple and iPhone, but you gotta remember, when you jump into Android, that's a huger transition. And you need to know what you're getting yourself into before you make that type of transition. But for those willing to make it, I mean, depending on what iPhone you come from and how connected you are in the ecosystem, that's a tougher decision. That's a conversation. Like I said, I'll probably get into that series and do that. So I've kind of went over like some of those strong stress points. If I didn't touch on something that you want to know, let me know, because I'm gonna be doing constant updates and conversation with you guys. Like, this is just me talking 2 weeks later. I'll talk with you guys maybe 3 weeks, and then a month later. I'm gonna consistently be updating you guys. So if there's anything you guys want me to test or try out on this device, if you guys having issues yourself and you want me to speak to it, comment down below. I read them all, and I'll get back and I'll try to give my best opinion and speak, to the public about it. But here's my nutshell overall conclusion in user experience in using this device for 2 weeks. I've enjoyed it. I love it. Like, I love lifting this big bad boy up, putting it in my hand, using that extremely improved fingerprint sensor. That's another thing. The accuracy and just the consistency and just the constant hit on that fingerprint sensor it just takes away the issues I had on my Note 20 Ultra and Note 10 Plus and previous S devices. It's shooting a lot better. We in that 90 percentile from the free throw line. So this thing is feeling really, really good. I enjoy that. But, I enjoy picking this thing up, unlocking it. My home screen alone welcomes me with this beautiful Galaxy, like just representation of what I'm getting in this Samsung display. Then I go, I'll be on my social media game, hit up YouTube, go to my sub box. Boom, look at that. Look how beautifully crisp these thumbnails look. Like, it's the experience. Oh man, the experience is so good. It looks really good. And this is the immersive experience that you get out of a Samsung device. I love it. I love using it. So like, if I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, I wanna watch it on this display as opposed to my iPhone display. Nah, I'm trying to go to here. The smoothness, the snappiness, everything's fast. My RAM management is good. As you can see, all these devices sitting back here. Overall movement, the fluidity, the design. This thing is a joy to use. I've enjoyed it for the last 2 weeks. Everything is there and ideally typical from what you get from Samsung. So those who have older devices, you guys are gonna love this device. Those who have more current devices, you'll appreciate this device, but I don't know if when you get an upgrade, you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh. Some people do. So comment down below how you felt when you got this S21 Ultra. If you were a S20 Ultra user, a Note 20 Ultra user, a Note 10 Plus user, and a S20 user, any in those, from 2020 Samsung devices to now. Hit the comment section down below, smash that like button. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's an absolute crime if you have not hit the like button by now. I don't care what you're thinking or whatever, just get it done now. I'm looking at you, I can see you. Have you done it? I'm looking down there. Did you hit it? Thank you. My name is CJ, this is CJ Unplugged. Peace and love, y'all.
Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down,